All right, welcome back. First, I would like to give credit to the authors of this material. This material is an extract from Jam Remix. Credits to them. Now, let's get straight into it. We are going to treat questions on excretion and excretory products. Number one, the function of the lintel seal is to remove excess water in the plant. The function of the lintel seal is to remove excess water in the plant, right? Through the stem, stomata, and through the leaves. That's the first point I want you to jot down. Two, which one of the following statements about the mammalian kidney is false? They say the glomerulus is part of the uriniferous tubules. Option B is wrong. It's not part of it. It's not part of it. Right. The glomerulus is not part of the nephron. The glomerulus is not part of it. Okay. Also, jot this down. Glomerulus, Bowman capsule, distal covulated and distal covulated tubules are found in the cortex of the kidney, while the Ehlers loop lies in the medulla. They ask that. The Ehlers loop lies in the medulla. Ehlers is Henle, and S lies in the medulla. Number three, a potometer with a leafy shoot weighs 18.9 grams initially and 17.9 grams after 1 hour. From this, it follows that what actually the shoot lost 1 gram of water per hour. Number three is option C. 4. Which of these is not a function of the mammalian skin? It's not a function. When exposed to light, it's a mammalian skin. So when exposed to light, okay. Production of pigment. 4 is option D. The skin does not produce pigment, right? The skin regulates temperature in 2 ways: vasoconstriction and vasodilation. This helps to lose excess heat. Yeah. First, vasodilation. Vasodilation helps to lose excess heat by bringing the blood near the surface of the skin, while vasodilation and heat is lost majorly by radiation. While to conserve heat, in extreme cold, vasoconstriction occurs, which is like the opposite of vasodilation. Next, I'm talking about the skin now. Sweating. Sweat gland in the skin, they produce sweat, which causes cooling when evaporated from the skin. Also, next, right, the pigments of the skin. Number one, keratin. This is responsible for skin flexibility and toughness. Next, number two, melanin, melanin, determines the color of the skin and prevents the penetration of prevention of certain level of X-ray light or amount of light getting into the body. Now, that's that for that. So go back. We said which one of the following statements about the mammalian kidney is false? 2, we said the glomerulus is not part of uniferous tubule. 2 is B. 3, the potometer. Okay, we've touched the potometer. Function of, okay, we are at 4. Which of this is not a function of the mammalian skin? We are at number 4. Option D is not a function of it. When exposed to the light, when production of pigment to reduce temperature, that's not possible. 5, a potometer was used to compare the rate of loss of same volume of water from a plant under different environmental condition, under a fan, under a fan, at the seashore and under the sun, in the airy laboratory and in cupboard. Which of these items was likely to have been obtained in a cupboard? Which of them would be obtained in a cupboard? That's question 5. For the sun, it should be 15 seconds. For the fan, it should be around 20 seconds. The lab should be 25 seconds. The seashore should be 28 seconds. And the cupboard should take 30 seconds. So 5 is option B. 5 is option B. Number 6, which of these products obtained from analyzing sweat from the skin is not an excretory product? 6 is option C, the dust. 7, which of the following is not an excretory organ? 7 is option D, the large intestine. 8, which one of the following is not an excretory product? 8 again is option C. The feces is not an excretory product. Yeah, not be excretory product too. 9. The major function of the contract vacuum in amoeba is to do what? is to collect and expel excess water in the cytoplasm. 9 is option E. 10. Which one of the following parts of the mammalian body is most closely associated with the production of urine? 10 is option A. Mammalian corpuscle. Mammalian corpuscle or mammalian body. It is involved in ultrafiltration of the blood. It is involved in ultrafiltration of the blood. Right. Mammalian corpuscle equals glomerulus plus Bowman capsule. 11. A potentiometer is used to determine the rate at which a shoot does what? A shoot transpires. It loses water. 11 is option E, transpiration. Which transpires. 12. During excretion, the urea, there is also a corresponding reabsorption of water in the blood. This reabsorption takes place in the uniferous tubules. 12 is option A. 13. The amount of water lost from a leaf can be detected using you use a cobalt paper. 13 is option D. Blue cobalt chloride paper. Option D. Right. Test for water using a blue cobalt chloride paper changes or turns the blue paper into pink. And this shows a positive test for water or shows that there's water. Full stop. 14. The rate of transpiration of a leafy shoot would be highest under dry, warm, moving air. 14 is C. 15. The functional unit of the mammalian kidney is nephrons. We don't need to bother disturb ourselves on that one. Nephrons. 16. Which of the following is not associated with excretion in mammal? 16 is option C, physis. They've repeated it again. 17. Which of the following substance is not found in urine? 17. Calcium chloride. 18. The kidney of all vertebrates act as osmoregulator. This means that they keep the composition of the plasma constant. 19. Which of the following statement about the rate of transpiration is incorrect? Which of the following statement rate of transpiration? Also write, please, guys. Other organs involved in homeostasis include skin, liver, endocrine organs of the brain. So 19 is option C, unaffected by humidity. Which of the following statement about the rate of transpiration is incorrect? They say it's unaffected by humidity. It's a lie. Transpiration is affected by, right. Transpiration is affected by wind, temperature, humidity. It's affected by those three. 20. Urea is produced in in the liver. Urea is produced in the liver, and it's also excreted, or you can write urea is produced in the liver, excreted or filtered by the kidney and stored in the urinary bladder before you pass it out. 21. Which of the following is not a waste product of plant? 21 is option D, sap. They are not waste product of plant. Right. Waste product of plant: water from respiration or transpiration. Next, oxygen from photosynthesis. Next, carbon dioxide from respiration. Next, tannins or alkaloid. They are poisonous nitrogenous compounds. Next, latex in rubber tree. Next, so it's actually a waste. The rubber tree is trying to pass it out. So you see that latex is used for rubber. Next, resins. Resins, R-E-S-I-N-S. Resins in pines. Pines is spelled P-I-N-E-S. Next, anthocyanins. These are responsible for colors of flowers. They are also waste products of plants. Don't forget to number 20. There's a diagram here I wasn't given, so we'll quickly run through because of time. The major limitation of the use of potentiometer for measuring the rate of transpiration is that 24 is option D. The movement of air bubble in the potentiometer cannot be timed accurately. 24 is D. 25. In the mammalian skin, melanin and keratin are contained in the 25 mammalian layer. Everybody, let's take down some bits of point about skin. Mammalian layer is the third layer of the skin, and its cells are always dividing to replenish the upper layer. Next, epidermal layers. Roman figure I. Mammalian layer, innermost layer. Roman figure I. Granular layer. Granular. Granular layer is the middle layer, and lastly, conified layer is the upper layer. Next, right. The conified layer are made up of dead cells. Next, right. The dermis contains sweat gland, which produce sweat for cooking. The dermis contains sweat gland. Number one. Number two, it contains sebaceous gland. This produce sebum. They produce sebum. The sebum help the skin to be waterproof or water repellent. Next, hair follicle is actually from the dermis too. And lastly, blood vessel is also there. Blood vessel is also there. Now, right, beneath the dermis is subcutaneous fatty layer. Beneath the dermis is subcutaneous fatty layer or adipose tissue 26. The function of the loop of Ellen is to 26 is option C. Concentrate sodium chloride in the medulla of the kidney. Do not forget, we said loops of Ellen is in the medulla, while the other ones are in the cortex. No forget. 27. The main waste product formed in plants are, they don't repeat them again, alkaloid, tannins, and 27. No, tannins is not there. Then 27 more check. 27 are D. Water, alkaloid, and carbon dioxide. Abi? Carbon dioxide, water, alkaloids, and carbon dioxide. Remember, we talked about the waste products in plants, right? We made mention of tannins, alkaloids, so it's option A, and resins. We also talk about latex. We said I didn't talk about one more. I want you to add this waste product of plants. Glycosides are I'll spell it for you. GLYCOSIDES. Glycosides. They are actually items that contain sugar. Next, gums, GUM, or mucilage. They are also waste. Gums or mucilage. You can see those ones in okra. What do they always call okra? Now okra, OKRA. If you go to the market and you say you want to buy okra, now you sabi. Let me teach you, but it's okra. That's the right pronunciation. 27 is A. 28. In the kidney, the mammalian corpuscle is located in. We've touched similar thing like this. It's been repeated now, so I think we'll be able to trash it. That's in the kidney. Where is it? Okay, the main product. 27 is A. 28. In the kidney, the mammalian corpuscle is located in. Do not forget, apart from the loops of Ellen that's located in the medulla, the other ones are located in the cortex. 28 is C. 29, the skin through the sweat gland functions as an excretory organ. 29 is option A. Right, functions of the skin. Excretion, production of sweat through the sweat gland. Next, sensitivity. Next, protection, and also thermoregulation. 30. The nephrandra in the earthworm form part of the excretory system. Option D. 30 is option D. What I want us to write: nephrandium. NEPHRIDIUM. Nephrandrum is the excretory structure of the earthworm or annelid. Annelid is ANNELIDS. Next, flame cells. Flame cells is the excretory structure of tapeworm or Plantiermitis. Next, contralateral vacuole. Contralateral vacuole is the excretory structure of amoeba or protozoans. Next, Mapigian tubules. Mapigian tubules, is the excretory structure of grasshopper, open bracket, insect, close bracket. Next, kidney. The kidney is the excretory structure of man. Then next, stomata and lintel. They are the excretory structure of plants, leaves or stem. Also right, lungs and skin are also part of excretory structures in mammals. Keep that one in your mind. We might see the other ones now that we've taken that. Transpiration can be measured with a potometer. 31 is option C. You don't need the introduction to that. 32. Excretory products responsible for red, purple, and blue color of flowers are called anthocyanins. They are also excretory products. You see here, we made mention of it already. 32 is option C. Use the figure. There's no figure. 35. Which of the following is a plant excretory product? They don't repeat them again. Option C. 35. Don't forget, resins are they are excretory product in plant. 36. The excretory organ in insect is Mapigian tubules. This one now for worm. Remember we talk about them just now. 36 is option B. Mapigian tubules. Mapigian tubules. 37. The structure labeled 5. It's not actually clear. But just know that 1 here is the hair. 2 is the Mapigian layer. 3 is the sweat duct, 4 is the sebaceous gland, and 5 is the sweat gland. So the sweat gland, 37 is option A. 38. Melanin and keratin are produced in, we've talked about this already, I'll talk about it again. They are produced in the part labeled 38. 37 we say is option A. 38 is still mapigian 2, and we said 2 is mapigian layer. So melanin and keratin are produced in the mapigian layer. That is 39. Flame cells are excretory organs of excretory dash. 39 is option D. Excretory system of flame or flatworm. 40. Which of the following waste product in plant is excreted through the stomata and lintel seal? 40 is option A. Carbon dioxide. Remember, all of them here are waste product of plant. 41. The excretory structure in the earthworm is the earthworm nephrandrum. They don't repeat them again. 41C. 42. The nitrogenous substance that is excreted by the bed in order to conserve water is uric acid. Uric acid. 42 is option C. Uric acid. We're trying to be fast. 43. Oozing out of water is called guttation. Oozing out of water from the leaves of plant in a humid environment is called guttation. Option D. 44. The process of damination is essential for the 44 is essential for the formation of urea. Right. Damination is DEAMINATION. Damination is the removal of the amino group from the molecule of excess amino acid in the body. That's it. Might not make sense to you now, no problem. Just keep on like that for your notes. 45. In which of the following group of animals is the mapigian tubu found? 45 is option B. Cricket, housefly, and grasshopper. Arthropods. Yeah, insects. 46, 47. The part label I and II makes the I and II. 46. They make the mapigian body. 47. In mammal, reabsorption of salt takes place in. 47 is option B. I takes place here. 49 and 50. Use the diagram below to answer the questions. 49. 48 first. The experiment is used to demonstrate that 48 that transpiration occurs through the leaves. 49. In the experiment, the layer of oil serves to prevent water loss by 49. Prevent water loss by. Did you take 48? Yeah, we'll say 48 is option B. To show that transpiration occurs through the leaves. 48, 49. In the experiment, the layer of oil serves to prevent water loss by. 49 is option B, evaporation. 50. The opening of the stomata is controlled by the guard cell. Increase in the solid concentration of the guard cell. 50 is option B. Guard cell. Right. Guard cell is spelled GUARD. Guard cells cause the stomata to open when they are turgid and flaccid the cell. And when they are flaccid, the stomata closes. 51. The sweat gland is the structure labeled here. The sweat gland is the structure labeled. Similar thing have been repeated. 51 is option D. You see, I'm IV. This one might be the sweat gland. The function of the part labeled III here is to 52 is to conduct the nervous impulse. 53. The urinary tubules in the kidney functions through 53. Right. 3 processes. We are going to jot down some bit of note here. Processes involved in urine formation. Number 1, ultrafiltration. Number 2, selective reabsorption. Number 3, tubular secretion. All right. These three functions by number 1, active transport. Next, passive diffusion, osmosis, and varying permeability of tubules. Keep those in mind. Number 50, that's 53 is option B. Active transport and osmosis. 54. Excess water in plant is excreted as water vapor and droplet respectively by transpiration and guttation. 54 is option B. 55, let's run through. 55. The product of excretion common to the mammalian kidney, lungs, and skin is 55 is water. 56. Mammals are capable of producing hypertonic urine mainly because of the reabsorption in loops of Ellen. 57. The correct sequence of the movement of urelle during urine formation is 57. Please note, right, convoluted tubules is twice. Convoluted tubules is twice. So there's one proximal and there's one distal. So let's go and check. This option, that will be option B. C. Option B. Convoluted tubules go appear 2 times. One are proximal, one are distal. Proximal and distal, you go understand that more when you begin to do anatomy, when you scale through this exam. 57. Glomerulus 1. Bowman capsule. Convoluted tubules. Then loops, Ellen's loop or loops of Ellen. Then convoluted tubules again. Then collecting tubules. So one is proximal, one is distal. 57 is option B. 58. The waste product of plants used in the conversion of hide to skin is the 58 tannin. Tannin, where is it? Option C. 58 is tannin. 59. In the mammalian kidney, the Bowman capsule is located in the. Do not forget, we said apart from the loops of Ellen that is located in the medulla, the other ones are located in the cortex. 59 is option C. Bowman capsule is located in the cortex. Then 60. We have 67 questions here, so we are almost done. 60. In insect, the structure that performs the same function as the kidney is Mapigian tubule. 60 is option C. 61. The only substance that 61. The only substance that lubricates the mammalian hair to keep it flexible and water repellent is secreted by the. 61 is option A, sebaceous gland here. 62. The outer part of the kidney where the Bowman capsule is found is called the cortex. They don't repeat them again. 62 is option D. 63. Stomata, Sparagira. Which of the above structure is correctly matched with the organism which it is found? Mapigian tubule is the insect, the mammal. Contralateral vacuole, IV. 63 is option C, correct? 64. In the kidney of mammal, the site of ultrafiltration is the 64. Don't forget this one, no. 64 is option B, the Bowman capsule. 9 ultrafiltration that takes place there. So they are filtered in the glomerulus into the Bowman capsule. So 54, ultrafiltration B, Bowman capsule, option B. 65. The part of the mammalian skin involved in excretion is the part sweat gland. 65 is option D, sweat gland. Questions end at 67. 65 is option D. 66. Which of the following is a waste product of insect? Insect, no, they sweat to 66. You don't ever see insect sweat. Uric acid, option A. 67. Water in plant is removed as water vapor through the process of transpiration. 67 is option D, transpiration. So we've come to the end of the excretion and excretory product chapter. Hope you've been able to jot down points. If you've not jot down points, you go through the video again, jot down the points, snap and send to us on the WhatsApp group for assessment, and you'll be given a test there and also assessed once you're done taking the test. Thanks for watching. Please do remember that we run classes, we run private sessions, and we also run split private sessions. If you'd like to be part of our class, I'll drop the WhatsApp link in the description box. You could join through the WhatsApp link and also enroll in the class. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.